Suzuki is famous for producing small 4x4s, like this Grand Vitara, the sort of thing that's great on a muddy track, but too impractical to tempt the vast majority of SUV buyers. That's where this SX4 S Cross comes in. Many versions don't even come with four-wheel drive. Instead, the S Cross is designed to be a practical family car that's relatively cheap to run and that's good to drive on-road. The entry engine is a 1.6 litre petrol, but this is best avoided because it's pretty gutless. You need to rev it hard to get anywhere. The 1.6 diesel is a much better option. It's worth the extra, pulls hard from low revs, nice and flexible, you don't have to change gear that often, it's a really good option. True, it's a bit on the noisy side, but then again the 1.6 petrol isn't exactly the last word in refinement either. Whichever engine you choose, you can have Suzuki's all-grip four-wheel drive system, and this is a switchable system, which means you can lock it in permanent four-wheel drive for that maximum feeling of security, or if you are for some reason off-road, which you are likely to be, or alternatively, you can leave it to decide for itself whether it needs four-wheel drive. That means it operates in front-wheel drive mode most of the time and saves you a bit in fuel. The S Cross also handles well, whether you go for the four-wheel drive system or not. There's loads of grip, it stays nice and flat in corners, that means you're not being thrown from side to side, you're not going to make the kids feel sick. Although you do have to put up with a firm ride, that is the price you pay. And the Suzuki S Cross is undermined slightly by its vague steering, which means you don't completely trust it's going to go where you point it in the corners, even though actually it will, thanks to that grip. Many people buy SUVs because they like an elevated driving position, and you get that in the S Cross, plus all-round visibility is excellent, and the seats are nice and supportive. The dashboard too makes most things simple, although you'll probably have to reach for the manual to connect your phone to the Bluetooth because the system is hideously complex, and some of the plastics in here aren't particularly appealing. Move to the back seats and you'll find you have plenty of legroom, easily good enough even for adults. And headroom is good too on most versions of the S Cross, the exception being the range-topping car, because this gets a full-length panoramic glass roof that really eats into the space. We'd avoid this version. It's not like you have to go for it to get an S Cross that's well equipped. Even the entry-level version of the car comes with lots of luxuries, plus every S Cross has a large boot with an adjustable floor that ensures there's no step in the load space, even when the rear seats are folded flat. So, the S Cross is a practical choice, and it looks good value when you consider how much equipment you're getting for your money and how strong the diesel engine is. Just make sure you can live with that firm ride and the slightly cheap-feeling interior. For more information, search Suzuki S Cross on whatcar.com. While you're here, click subscribe so you can watch all our other videos.